and then they say, that's all right. Because
Right.
nobody's talking like that. And then and that was one of the things we wanted to work on tonight. Anyways, people say, "What do you say?" When people say, "What do you do?" You know, you want to sound different, like I said, and I think income shifting is something that most people don't know or never heard of before. So when you say that, whether they're interested, you don't have to say, "Well, I'm trying to recruit some people to build a business." Let them decide for themselves if they like what they see enough. Like Ms. Panetta said, if you like what you see, great. If you don't, tell me no, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there, I paid $10,000 for that line right there. I learned that off of $10,000. Uh, and that's another way to help people see that you can share something with them and there's no attachments, because most people think you're trying to get them. And that's why
Right.
I always leave it up to, even when I asked you, I said, if I sent it over to you, would you be open to take a look at it? Because I'm leaving it on you to say yes or no. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me no. And when I do that, they always feel in their gut, I might miss out on something if I say, I don't want to watch it. So that's great. And yeah, so always, but when you first starting out, that peek and pass video is the bomb, because when Brian Bean explains in that quick 5 minutes and they watching that, I tell them if that doesn't like their fire, then their wood is wet and it's not for them, and that's fine. So, but it's a great video to say, look, I can't. If I try to explain it, I'm gonna mess it up, but let me send it over to you real quick. It's 5 minutes. Check it out, and then I'll follow right back up with you. Now, when you follow back up with them, here's the question, and here's where people mess up at. You want to ask, I'll let them know when I send this video over to you, all I want to know is if you want more information. That's all I want to know, if you want more information. And then when I call them up and they're saying this and that, my question is, do you want more information? And they say,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I want more information. Great. Then I send the videos over to them and schedule my follow-up. So
Right.
we do
Okay.
that. Hey, Ms. Cassandra, welcome to the call. Got a new teammate on the line tonight. Good to see you there. Um, so that is great question. Great question. Anybody got anything want to add to that, or any questions?
Oh, Andre, I just wanted to let you know that Hello.
Say, say that again.
I just wanted to let you know that my new teammate was on the line, so we wanted to get her involved
Right on. Right on. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the team.
thank you.
Glad to have you on.
Right.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, Dre, I want you to take a minute. Dre was asked to speak on a call the other night for Keith Tucker, which is a EVP Platinum up in Maryland, and he asked Dre to be a guest speaker on this call. And I just wanted Dre just to share a few minutes of how the call went and some of the things that you were speaking on, and then most importantly, what did you learn from what we trained versus what you heard, the questions that was asked from the people that was on the line?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Um, well, I talked about a couple things. I had it written down somewhere here on my desk. But I talked about leadership. I talked about um, what you have your hands on as far as this business. I talked about a little bit of lead generation and how to kind of market on Facebook, and really just kind of intertwine those and really just kind of touched on, lightly on a couple of different things. And I was just telling them I feel like it's very important to be very excited, because what we do is not like anything else. And like Gerard said, wanting to not sound like like that thing that people are afraid of, because the fact of the matter, we're not. We are literally teaching people how to change their financial generation. So knowing what you have your hands on is something very powerful that you can lead in and go in to educate. We say it all the time. Brian Bean says it all the time: is you want to educate, not recruit. So I talked about that. I talked about, being when you're marketing on Facebook, that you don't want to sound and look like everybody else. You want to set yourself apart. If you have a thing or a niche, good night, baby, bedtime. If you got a thing or a niche, it's to capitalize on that. I tell people nobody even knows what my econ until we're on the phone talking, because what I post is very general about helping, about educating people on finances and building wealth and things like that. They don't even associate me with the company until they ask, what is it that you do? And then from that point, I lead them in the system. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. The main thing that I talk to them about is having a system. What we do here, and it was so awesome to be able to we were speaking with Gerard's sister yesterday, and we got back on the phone. I was like, how do you think it went? And he beat me to the question. He was like, how do you think it went? I was like, it went great. Because you got to see what it looked like when we took her when you took her for the peek and pass. You send her over the information. We got back on the phone. I gave a little spiel and, you introduced us perfectly. We sent her over some information, set up a follow-up, got back on the phone at that follow-up, asked a couple of questions, and she had some great questions that she was asking. So the conversation and the dialogue was very good and authentic. And then you ask that closing question. After seeing everything, does it make sense to move forward with us? So that system is so important because, like Gerard and many other people, they don't really know what to say or how to do it, especially coming in. So it's good that they can, like Dre was saying earlier, get it off of you and let the system take them through. So that's what I was mainly talking to Keith Tucker's call last night. And the questions they were asking, was some good, legitimate questions, but they didn't really know what to do when it came to this business. They weren't really sure, and there was no system. You can tell there was really no system in place. I had questions of people asking me about going door to door. I had people asking me, same look, Alex, same look. I had people asking me, like, what product do you lead with? And just a lot of stuff that didn't really go into what we do. So the difference between what we're doing, guys, is we have the system, and because there's as many people on this call, it's because the system works. And we have something that we can plug people in where, they're going, and nothing wrong with what they're doing, but they're just not sure. They're trying to do a whole bunch of things looking for something to work. And because we have a system to plug into, we can easily plug into that and let that be our answer. So when the guy asked me, what product you lead with, I told him we lead with personal financial success, and asking questions. I don't ask them, hey, do you need something to keep track of your receipts or do you book travel? Because that's when you start sounding like everybody else. Everybody leading out with their product. I can help you lose weight. I can, you can book your travel with me. You can do all this other stuff, but people don't have money. That's the issue. So we can show people how to get that money. So I explained to him, you ask questions. Are you currently happy with your tax situation? Are you currently happy with how much money you're saving? Are you currently happy with the amount of income that you're making? This is what we do. We help you go from personal financial success, going from the highest tax bracket to the lowest. That's what we do. That's what we offer. And then the other question was the door-to-door. And I told the guy, I was like, I don't do door to door, but what I can tell you is when I do talk to people that don't know, that I don't know, and we interact, I always peek and pass them. I try to make the conversation as quick as possible, so we're not standing there and he's trying to ask me questions. So if we're talking to a guy, he's talking about how high something is. We just casually talk about economy and things like that. And I asked, hey, have you ever heard of income shifting? Well, it's about going from the highest tax bracket to the lowest tax bracket. If I had some information, would you be open to take a look at it? Yeah. Okay, let me get your number. I'll send it to you later.
Right.
So, you know, you don't want to get too caught up trying to spend time with them, and then they ask you a whole bunch of questions, and then they won. And then you tapped out, and you're like, goodness, I don't want to ever do that again. So I don't suggest to you to go door to door unless you're comfortable and you boss them like that. But if you are out and about, you use the system. You peak, you pass, and you get out of there where you're in a place where you're comfortable to be able to get them back on the phone and posture and take control. You know, it's all about having control. And when you can do that and you're in a comfortable setting, you don't have to do and be afraid of what, you know, they put network marketing to be. It's actually not like that. When you saw it and how we probably came about in other business, it's not really like that because we have a system here to show you that you can be comfortable. You don't have to, you know, now if you don't just want to do nothing just because you're scared, it's a different story. But, you know, what this system does is put it in a way that you can win. And all you got to do is plug into it. So that was pretty much it.
Awesome. And he did good. I'm gonna post the recording up in the group as well for y'all to listen to it. But he did a good job, so congratulations on that. Also wanted to congratulate Mr. Cortez Springer and family. He just hit EVP Gold.
Yes,
and produced a couple EVPs just came out of that organization as well.
Yeah.
So definitely want to say congratulations. Job well done. Good stuff. Good stuff. Congratulations. So, anything you want to share real quick, Mr. Cortez?
Just keep getting out there, guys, and rising above the noise, man. There's a lot of noise out there, but people are looking for what we have. They just won't know it until they see it. That's the key. I didn't know this was what I was looking for until I saw it. And I have countless members on my team who said the same thing. I was looking. I just didn't know it was is what I was looking for until I saw it. Some of us are holding the cookies too tightly, and we're not letting people see this thing. And I'm telling you, people are out there looking, but you got to rise above the noise. There's a lot of chatter going on out there, and well, all right.
Good. I think he froze a little bit, but yeah. So congratulations on that, on hitting EVP Gold. That's huge. You're gonna get a pay raise there. Anybody know what kind of pay raise you're gonna get? Anybody that's not an EVP?
I want to know.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Is it $1,000?
Well, yeah, the $1,000 bonus doesn't change. But he's going to go from his passive income is going to go from $1 in his organization to $3
Residual, yeah.
residual. So, and then his what is it called? The I'm having a brain fart right now, but the overrides are going to go from $5, I believe, to $10 or
Actually, to 15.
$15 now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 15. So, you know, it's very real, guys. I mean, you know, even right now, if you get into your back office, just to kind of bring that up, since we're talking about it, get in your back office. There is a promotion going on right now. You can leap to EVP Gold a lot quicker. Number one, you got to be hungry. Number two, stay plugged in. You know, number three, we have the system. You know, I think Dre brought it up, guys. We have the system. Not to really talk about what anybody else is doing, but you know, we just stick to that playbook. Everybody's on the same page. We don't have to look around. If Dre, even if he's not your direct upline, he'll be able to know where you're at in your process. If Miss April is not your upline, but she's jumping in, doing a call for you or helping you out with your list, she'll be able to know where you're at in that system. So definitely stay plugged in, guys.
Appreciate that, Alex. And we got about 15 minutes left. So I wanted to give also say congratulations. I said earlier, Mr. Lana was on live. Congratulations, good seeing you on live, Mr. Lana. Getting some background here. Get some calls out. Get some calls out. All right, we good. And so good job on that. And like I was saying earlier, continue doing that. If nobody gets on, just keep doing it, because what happens is you're going to do it enough where you're going to just establish a pattern of your calls and being consistent and getting out there and presenting. And guess what? Your presentation shows up in your follow-up calls. So when you're talking to people and you're answering that question, your mind's going to say, that's what you've been saying in your presentation, and it's going to flow. And the more confident that you flow, as it flows out of your mouth, the more people will say, this person knows what they're talking about. Your influence goes up, your persuasion level goes up, and people be more apt to join you because they're buying you. They're not hearing, they're buying you. They're hearing what you're saying, but what they're really looking for is the confidence in what you're saying. If you're stuttering and saying, and kind of confused, and they're like, this person just don't know what they're talking about. So there's a lot of benefits to doing that presentation, whether people are on or not, because ultimately we want to get to the point where we can get up in front of a room and command the room, if that's what you choose to do, and command the room and build your organization from the front of a room, or doing strategy sessions in living rooms. However, there's a lot of power in knowing that presentation. And then also I want to say congratulations to Miss April. Miss April's been plugging in with us for quite a while, and just staying in there and just getting after it, and just doing the best that she can. And she set up a booth at an event the other day and ended up getting over 35 leads from that. 35 people filled out her form and said, send me some information. So we want to make sure we work with her. And we talked to one of the guys today. He is pumped up and excited about what he saw. He's going to finish the presentation and get back on the phone with him tomorrow. And we're going to get on the phone with those other people that she has as well and get some results out of that. So hats off to you, Miss April. Good job on that. And so keep doing what you're doing. It's going to happen. As long as you don't quit and keep moving forward, everybody, you'll see it happening. But our main thing is getting results. So let's do some role play real quick. We got about 10 minutes. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. Does anybody? I have a whole list of objections or concerns or challenges that people might say. Does anybody have one in particular they want to hit? Or I'll just pull one off my list. Anybody got anything? Okay. Well, let me pick one just in case somebody. All right. So we'll do one from. Let's do one from the Peak and Pass. A quick role play. Let's see here. So let's say you're peeking and passing somebody, and they happen to. Dre, if you will role play with me real quick. So what I want you to do is I'm gonna peek and pass you, and basically before I send the 5-minute video, you got a couple questions because you don't want your time to be wasted. So you're gonna ask me 2 questions. Number 1, is this one of those pyramid things? And number 2, let's do something. Is this gonna cost me something? Okay. So I'm just gonna. So I say ring ring.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Dre? This is Lamar out of Tampa. What's going on?
Lamar, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. Hey, man. I know you're busy, got a lot going on, but I just want to give you a quick call, man. I ran across some powerful information on wealth building, and I wanted to share something with you. Are you familiar with income shifting at all?
No, I'm not. I'm not too familiar.
Man, this is some powerful stuff. But real quick, I got a 5-minute video. I don't want to waste your time on mine. I'm gonna see this 5-minute video. If I sent it over to you, would you be open to take a look at it?
Yeah, I'll look at it. I mean, what's it? What's it pertaining? It's like one of those pyramid businesses.
Nah, it's definitely not that. This is about money. It's about wealth building. It's about income shifting. And we're just going to share some powerful strategies with you. So, like I said, it'll probably take you about 5 minutes to watch it. If I sent that over to you, would you be open to take a look at it?
Yeah. Hey, off the role play, I forgot the other question you wanted me to ask.
Is it going to cost me something?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Back on. Is this going to cost me something?
No, actually, the information is free for you to watch. So Basically, what I'll do is it's like I said, it's a quick 5-minute video. Our program later on, if this, let's just see if you like what you see first, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
So it's just a quick 5-minute video, and look, Dre, if you like what you see, great. If you don't, fine. But if you do, I'll get more information to you. But it doesn't cost you anything to take a look at it.
Okay.
The question you're gonna ask yourself when you get on watching a 5-minute video is how much has it already cost me not knowing this info? I promise you. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Good. So I'm gonna send that over to you.
All right, sounds good.
So that's how you. Anybody have any questions on that? Does that sound pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay. So that's recorded, y'all. This is a recording. So what you do is you take that and you go back and you learn it. That's all. It's all about getting your skill level up. Once you get your skill level up, you in the game. All right. I heard 2 questions that Dre was asked on the call, or somebody asked. I know also the call that the ladies did the other night. Somebody had asked a question, so I wanted to go over that. And it's a quick role play. Let's see. Anybody want to do a closing role play with me? And let's see. Okay. Who said that?
No.
No. Okay. So since we got a few minutes left, I'll do it with you. So somebody had asked if I'm self-employed, how do I incorporate this business? How do I incorporate this business already? So I already have a business. So how do I incorporate this business in what I'm doing already?
If you're self-employed, okay. Well.
No, what? I want you to ask, Dre, you want to handle that?
Yeah, I can do that.
No, so
Okay.
I want you to ask Dre, and just for the sake of time, and just let them know that you're self-employed, you have a business, and how would you incorporate that into just these strategies into your business?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So he would say to you, Mo, you got any questions?
Oh yeah, I do actually. I'm already doing I make candles and things like that. And so how is this going to help me with that? How can I incorporate, what I'm doing with you guys with my business I already have?
Oh, that's a great question, Mo. That's a great question. Let me ask you this. Are you able to take advantage of the tax write-offs at the home?
Say yes. Say yes. I'm
yeah,
already.
Yes, I do actually. I get some write-offs with what I'm doing.
Okay, awesome. What this business is going to allow you to do, Mo, is not only to be able to take advantage of all 425 deductions that are available to the home-based business owner. I can probably, and I'm not going to assume anything, but would you say that there's probably some tax deductions that you haven't been taking advantage of from being able to be self-employed at your house?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay, so we can probably safely say there might be some deductions that you might not be knowing about that you would probably like to be able to take advantage to bring that taxable income down even lower than what you have right now, right?
Definitely.
Okay, awesome. Not only are we going to educate, and we're not tax professionals, we're going to lead you in the right direction, as we have a lot of information that can be able to help you take advantage of all of the tax advantages that are available to you, so that way you can be able to scale your business even further. Because I'm sure with the extra money from the tax savings with the added deductions, you can probably use some extra money to kind of help grow your business, right?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. So that's what we're going to be able to do and be able to give to you, and be able to create some extra income along the way. Because if you can help somebody that's probably in your same boat, that not taking advantage of the tax deductions, we can be able to help them. And by doing so, we can earn some extra money for yourself. Does that sound good?
Yeah, of course. How do I do that?
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to go ahead. And was there any other questions that you have for me, Mo?
No, that's it. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as getting started, it sounds like you're ready to get started. Would it be safe to say?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready to get started.
Awesome, awesome. And then that's how I would handle
Okay.
that.
Good stuff, Trey. What So what he did was he went in there and answered her question about when the person says that they're self-employed and they're already doing this. The thing is Dre, is like you said, we teach. Our whole thing is personal financial success. So he asked the question if we can show you there's some deductions that you might be missing out on. With there being 475 deductions, there might be some that you're missing out on, which would assist you. And notice he's tacking on the benefit too. It's very important that the benefit is going to help you to lower your taxable income. And you got to remember to say that when you're talking to people. Say, we can show you how to minimize taxes. Okay, well, what does minimize taxes mean? I'm going to show you how to lower your taxable income so you can keep more money in your pocket. You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking to people, they're painting a picture in their mind of their taxes going lower and more money staying in their pocket. And that's what helps people to move forward, because you're painting that picture into their mind. Now, you want to also really get good at pouring on the benefits, because when you're sharing, and this is just a little, stuff that we learned that EVPs do when we're doing the back end. So don't get scared, but we're doing all this training at once so that you can learn it. But that's why we're here to do the three-way call on the back end. But what we're doing, y'all, in a sense, from a psychological standpoint, is if it's $199 or $119 or whatever, we market this thing so high that they say, wow, this is worth like $10,000, $20,000, and I'm only getting it for $199. Because when you do that, it makes them easier to get. It makes them easy. You're selling the value. You're sharing the value of what it is that we do. It makes it easier for them to say, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to get going. So when she says, I'm self-employed already, I'm already doing this, and you want to say, not only are we going to show you how to lower more taxes, things that you can write off with your taxable income, but second thing we're going to do, and Dre, you want to start turning, you did great with the questions, you want to start turning everything into a question. We're going to show you how to make more income. Would that be something you want to do? Would you like to make more income than you're making right now? Oh yeah, most definitely. Great. That's another thing we're going to show you how to do. Let me ask you another question, Mo. When it comes to your investments, are you happy with the way you're investing right now? No, not really. Are you happy with your knowledge level when it comes to investing? No, I'm not. Great. Well, we're going to show you how to do that as well. Then we have our software our cash flow strategist, that's going to show you exactly what you need to be able to build a plan for retirement. Do you know how much you need sitting there waiting on you when it's time for you to stop working? No, I don't. Would you like to know? So you establishing all these things that they don't know, and they're, wow, I'm really missing out. We're going to show you how to do all of that, how to make all that happen. And when it comes to the cash flow manager, that's a powerful piece of software as well. And you just pouring on so much value that they're like, okay, just stop. Here, let me pull out my credit card. It's time for me to get going. And that's what we want to do. EVPs, when you're doing that close, assisting your new teammates with getting started. Any questions on that, or anything anybody want to add to that?
No, that was good, Dre. I wanted to say something really quick. While we were sitting there talking, I had just got a message on OfferUp. I have some tables on sale, and when I first put those tables out, we were really eager to sell them because we needed the money. Now, as we're in a better place, and now people send me offers that's not what I'm asking for. If it's not to what I'm asking for, then I say no, thank you. I'm good to go. Right. Because now I'm not in a position where I have to let it go. So I can be more flexible on what I have, even knowing the value that I have in what I'm selling. Right. And it just clicked to me. it's the exact same thing with what we have here. You know, when we're not in a position anymore where we're coming from a position of employees. Everybody on here are now business owners.
Right.
So how you value your time and how you talk to people and how you let them treat and govern how the conversation is going to go. The beauty part about that is you guys don't have to stand for that, because now we're in a position of you're going to, I'm going to let you on this Young Wealth Builders team. So
Right.
knowing what you have and the value of it and how you come across will boost up that confidence, so that way you won't have to be worried so much about, well, they're going to say, is it this or is it this? I can care less what you think about what it is. I know what it's doing for people.
Right.
So we don't need to spend all that kind of time. Either we're going to do this thing or not. And
Right.
I'm fine either way. So
Right.
I just wanted to share that with everybody.
Awesome. All right, y'all. It is now 10:30. We appreciate y'all getting on, and we definitely going to bring this to a close. So if you have to go, like I said, we want to definitely be respectful of your time. Appreciate you getting on. We'll be back next week at our regular scheduled time, and get a little bit more role plays in and things of that nature. So if you got to go, feel free to go ahead and tap out, and we will see you in the group. See you around. I just want to touch on one thing today too, that I was talking with a teammate, and we were discussing how they were making the calls, and the person might have said, "I'm busy right now. Call me back later," or now's not a good time, or what have you. And what happened was, I said, well, what happened after that? And I said, well, I told him, when you're ready, give me a call back. I said, okay, great. So what we want to do in that case, and this is for everybody, what we want to do in that case is we want to, like Dre was saying, we're in control of the business. So we want to take control at that point and say, hey, so if I call you and they say, well, I'm busy, call me back later. Great, let's do this. I'm busy too. I have a lot going on as well. Is this something that you requested information? Is this something that you were still open to get more information about? That word open is a lot better than interested. If you ever get a chance, you use that word open, it's a lot better than interested. Interested sounds salesy. It sounds like what everybody else is. Now you're interested, But if you say open, you're giving them that chance to say yes or no on their own, and they're responsible for their actions. So I say, is this something that you're still open to learn more about? Because I don't want to waste your time or waste mine. And if they say no, then great. Now you can go ahead and cut ties. But they said, yeah, I'm still open. I want to learn more. Great, let's do this. I know this is not a good time for you. How's Monday? How's Tuesday? Which one of those days works best for you? Well, I'll have some time on Monday. Great. Would 10 o'clock be good, or would 4 o'clock in the afternoon be better? Actually, a little bit around 2 o'clock would be a little bit better for me. Okay, let me check my schedule, see if I have that time available. Okay, I can do 2 o'clock, or maybe 2:15 would be even a little better for me. Whatever you want to do. Then they say, okay. So basically, what I'm saying is, take control and set an appointment. And you want to move them. It's always think system. I want to move you through this peak and pass. I want to move you through this present, and then I want to move you to peak and pass. Would I skip something? Yeah, peak and pass, and then to the presentation, so that we can ultimately get you plugged in. So always keep that in mind. No matter where they fall into your life concerning this business, you just go ahead and put them on through that system. And the Facebook Live. Basically, what we're doing, we're piquing their interest. I'm not trying to sign people up if I do a Facebook Live. Just let me know you want more information. Okay, great. And then that's why they put more information in the little box there, because I didn't say sign up now. They just, I'll take more information. Yeah, I'll always get it. That's free. More information is normally free. So they go in there, and then that's when I say, okay, hey, this is Andre. Fill out my link below. This is Andre. I just want to connect with you. You said you want to get more information. Now I'm taking them right on through the system. I'd already peeked and passed them. Right now it's time for the present, and then schedule the follow up. All right, system. Miss Candace, what you got?
Let me say something real quick, Andre.
Okay.
Guys, learn this stuff as quickly as possible, because as soon as you learn it, then you can do the real work, guys. It takes massive amounts of action. Andre Sullivan was just talking about taking control and taking charge. You know, when you get to the point where you can take control and really take charge is when your pipeline is full, right? When that pipeline is empty and you're only talking to one or two people, you finally get someone on the line, you're desperate. And that sense of desperation comes through when you're trying to do the follow-up, or when you're trying to set the appointments and those sorts of things. But I'm telling you, it gets so much more fun when you've got people chasing you down and you got hundreds of people talking about, send me more info, send me more info. As soon as somebody gets on the line clowning, it's bye, Felicia, because I got too many other people to talk to. And that sense of authority comes through, and you can talk to them and let them know that you're serious. Sometimes we know we want to get at somebody, but we don't, because we don't have enough people to talk to. But when you've got a few dozen people to talk to, you can hit them hard with them lines that Andre be spilling, man, and just say, look, you contacted me and said you were serious about building wealth for you and your family. Is that true, or is that not true? And when you come to them hard like that, they say they know you're serious, and that may scare them away. And that's okay, because you don't want that kind of person on your team, no way. So take massive actions, and sometimes we're not taking massive action because we haven't quite learned the material. Learn the material. I turned the radio off in my car, and I got my tablet, and I got my phone. Today you caught me without my tablet, because when my phone went dead, normally I jump on my tablet and I'd be right back at y'all. I have my tablet and I have my phone, and guess what's playing all day, every day? Not Sports Center, not the radio. This information constantly being fed to me. And not only can I say this stuff in my sleep, guys, when we were on our family business retreat, I caught my sons mocking me. And they would say, I can do this call, because all you say is you do this, and then you ask them this question right here. And they were running through the spiel because they've heard it enough. And I'm saying, if you get to the place where you can really get confident and disseminating this information, you'll have more than enough people that you need to talk to, and then you'll have the gall to be more postured up as you should be. And we kind of think that being postured up is going to scare people away. No, that reels people in, because they want to be led by someone who knows where they're going.
Right. Appreciate that, Cortez. Yeah, it's and we're gonna go, but I said it today, is when opportunity meets preparation, that's when luck happens. That's when magic happens. So you got to be prepared, and that's why you have us. Use us. When you're doing your peek and pass, let us know. Don't try to do it on your own. Let us know so we can walk you through it, and you can get your answers that you need. But it's when preparation meets opportunity, that's when magic happens. And then you'll see things happen. But a lot of times we want to wait. Well, I don't got nobody to talk to, so I'm going to spend time working on this, training on this stuff, and it ain't working, But get in the gym. Let's just say champions are made in the gym. And then they just get in the ring and duke it out. Mike Tyson just knocked it out. He's been working on this for a long time. So that's where the money is made, y'all. It's why when ain't nobody looking at you, when you practicing, you drilling and rehearsing and learning, and somebody give you an objection, you go home and write it down and find the answer, or call one of us and say, how do you handle this? I had somebody call me the other day and say, what do you say when you do this? And I'm like, I have nobody on the team who called me up and say, what do you say when you do this? And I told her that. I said, she's like, I hope I'm not bothering you. I said, no, it's not. I said, it's just when you are hungry for that information, and you get your skill level up, hungry to get your skill level up, then when that opportunity comes, you're ready to crush it. But I find myself, I'll be like, dang, somebody say something to me. And I'm like, I even have the answer right here in my notes. I know what to say, but I never practiced it. I didn't work on it. So now you're caught in the middle of the grocery store with your pants down at your ankles. You're like, oh, man, you got me. And you missed the sale, or you missed that sign up because you weren't ready. So get ready. That's why I learned in this presentation, you know, it's good. You know, learning this presentation is good. You're ready. And opportunity and preparation, it's game over. So, all right, y'all.
One more thing, Drake. If you're not ready to go live and do your videos on your own, still record your video and then play it back, because something happens when you hear your voice coming through your head. So it's cool to listen to Brian Bain do the presentation, but then when you hear your voice coming out your mouth and then back into your ears, that cements the information into you a lot better. So guys, record yourself, even if you don't have no plans to put it out. Record yourself, play it back a few times, and then record yourself again and compare the two. And I promise you, within a couple of times of you listening to that recording of yourself, that the next time you record it and compare the two, you say, man, just in 30 minutes, I've gotten 10 times better.
Yeah. And Gary also did the presentation too. It looked like somebody down there from Naples on there. But congratulations to Gary. That's you, Gary. So I'll say, good job, man. Good job. Cool. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody. Have a good night. Y'all got our numbers. Y'all know how to get in contact with us if anything comes up. Awesome job, y'all, this month. I haven't gotten the numbers totaled up. Congratulations, Mr. Cortez and team. You guys killed it this month. Congratulations to Dre and his team. You guys killed it. We did a little bit. We're looking to have an explosive month in September. And just congratulations to all the EVPs, EVP Golds. It came out this month, so congratulations. And already y'all started hitting September hard, and today's the first day. So congratulations. Our goal for this month is we got to hit 46. We got to do 46 in a month. That's the goal as a team, collectively. The goal is to do 46 this month. I think we almost ended up with probably 30 for like September, 20 or 30 for September. I have to get the numbers totaled up. A big part, congratulations on Cortez and the team there did some big stuff last month. So, so congratulations once again, and let's go do it, y'all. Let's go build this for our families. Let's go build some wealth. Work the strategies. Get back in that back office and learn the comp plan too. There's some money back there, a lot of money. All right, talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Appreciate y'all.